Hey, welcome back everybody, it's Kim. I just put a ration, World War II British ration dessert recipe in the oven, and I'm making dinner. I figured I'd get that started and then I would make dinner. So I decided to use a recipe from this book here called Favorite Ration Book Recipes, and it's a recipe for Spam Hash. And if you guys didn't know what Spam means, it means shoulder of pork and ham. That's Spam. Anyway, it calls for 1 tin of Spam, and I just have the Spam Light because I don't like a lot of salt. 6 large potatoes washed and chunked, 1 onion, 1 tomato chopped, and a knob of margarine. I got to figure out what a knob of margarine is. I think it's like, a tablespoon or 2. Anyway, I'm going to have to change this up a little bit because I'm doing my own rations today. And I'm going to use some of my dehydrated potato shreds that I picked up last year. I decided to open one up, and this is my first time trying them because I've had them in my long-term storage for a while. I'm getting down low on fresh potatoes, and I like those for baked potatoes and stuff, so I decided to give this a try. Anyway, the directions on here are pretty simple. I need to have in my pan over on the stove, right over there, I have 9 cups of water, and I'm going to need 3 cups of the potato shreds. That makes 6 servings. I don't even know if that's considered 6 large potatoes because a half a cup, well, it would be 1 cup prepared. And remember, during the ration times, you were, as a cook, you were supposed to feed your family a pound of potatoes a day per person. So I don't know if this is going to make a pound of potatoes. Anyway, I'm going to do with the 6 servings. So let's see. I guess I just put them on, add potato shreds to boiling water, reduce heat to medium, cook for 5 to 10 minutes until tender, stirring occasionally, then drain off the excess water. So I don't even see the oxygen absorber in there. I'll have to look for it as I get in there, and I see a few kind of icky looking things. I'm sure they're just potato, but kind of brown. And, well, when I add these to the stove, I'm going to make sure I don't have that oxygen absorber in there because I really don't want to eat that thing or have it end up in my potatoes. So anyway, I'm going to get these cooked. As soon as they're done, I will come back. Okay, my potatoes are done and they are draining because that's what the recipe said to do. It says until just cooked, then drain, allow to cool. And in the meantime, we're going to saute the onion in the margarine for 5 minutes until soft. Crush the cooked potatoes into small chunks. I won't need to do that because those were shredded. And add to the onion along with a tomato that's been chopped, which I do not have, and the cubes of Spam. So in the meantime, I'm also going to put, these are some of my homegrown green beans from last summer. I'm going to put these on to steam to go at dinner, as every good housewife back then would have been serving probably more than that as far as green vegetables go. So I'm going to, let me show you what I did here. I only used half that onion because, well, 2 reasons. One, my onion doesn't react very well to a lot of onion. But back then, in World War II, onions were really kind of a prized commodity for the British people. They were difficult to come by, and they were often even given away as prizes, like a door prize, because they were that valuable. They used a lot of alternatives, which would be spring onions or green onions, scallions, probably some chives, and they used a lot of leek, which were easier to grow in their climates. So if you don't have an onion per se, you could, do a substitution of some kind. Now, I did look up what a knob of butter is, and it's between 1 and 2 tablespoons. And I would say that they would definitely be on the lower end using that ration of butter or margarine. So I'm going to get my onions. Oh, before I forget, I'm going to get my onions on, but also on the Spam, I took it out of the can and I cubed it up. And just kind of, I don't know if, I never heard them say anything about this, but it's one of the things that I do. If you take a smaller portion of meat and you chop it kind of in small cubes like that, you're going to make it seem like there's a lot more meat in your dish. So, this era right there that we're in, where there's a little bit of a meat shortage in many areas, if you make a meal like this, chop your meat up nice and small. It makes it seem to go a lot farther, and everybody's more satisfied because, for 3 people, I never, ever use in a casserole. I don't use more than half a pound of meat, and, because it's not necessary. Even ground beef in that, I rarely use more than 8 ounces, 12 ounces max for the 3 of us, because it's just not necessary to spend a full pound in any of these recipes that we have now. It just wastes too much money, and especially in my area, right now, the cheapest ground beef I found in a store was $7.99 a pound. That's double what we were paying prior to this COVID mess. And I'm lucky. I live in a farming community. We have some local processors, and I was able to pick up 50 pounds of ground beef at $2.69 a pound. And I just ordered a quarter of a cow at $2.69 or $2.79 a pound, which hopefully they will honor, because they said the price, I was probably the last one that's going to get it at that price. And it's due to be here in 3 to 4 weeks. So I'll let you know if that comes in. I just felt that for not only my food security, but my son and his going to be 4 children and his wife. So they went from a family of 5 to 6. And my daughter and her husband, they may be in need of some of this food as well. So it doesn't hurt to order it. So anyway, in the meantime, I'm going to saute those onions until they're really nice and soft, and we will add in the potatoes and the Spam in the next step. So I will be right back. All right, the onions are pretty much softened, so I'm going to take my drained potatoes and I'm going to add them to my pan. Now, I was a terrible housewife. I actually drained them without saving the water. Back then, they would have saved the water from everything they drained to use in stews, soups, and as even gravies, because they would have eked out even the slightest bit of nutrition out of that. So let me get these stirred just a tad here. There's not much oil in here, so they're going to want to stick on me. And that's a pretty generous portion. If that's equivalent to six potatoes, that's a big portion of food there. It doesn't say how many portions, but I'm going to say probably what they would think, maybe 6 portions. So, if you have a man who's working super, super hard out in the field or something, it might not be. Now, I wish I had a little bit of tomato. If anything, it would add some color to this. Oh, that's hot. Maybe a little bit of flavor, but it would definitely have added some kind of color to it. It says to get this going and turn the heat down. I'm going to cover it. I'll let it kind of meld together. Seems like it would need some type of a gravy, although it did not specify anything. It's just, right now, it's just the Spam and the potatoes and onion. I think I will add some pepper, although the recipe doesn't call for it. I think it would enhance the flavor a bit. So let me find my pepper shaker here. I don't salt. I'm not a big salt eater. So, if you feel you need more salt, I'll leave that up to you. I just never really did care for salt much. If I wasn't, making a World War II recipe, I would probably add some more margarine to this. But, you know what? I'm trying to be as authentic as I can. And, maybe the tomato would help a little bit. But I don't think one sliced tomato is going to add that much moisture to it. Like I said, I think it's more for color, because this is kind of brown on brown on brown, brown on white. But we're going to follow it the best I can. So I'm going to turn this down. I'm going to cover it. and let that simmer like it said for 10 minutes, stirring once in a while, adding a little bit of water if it's sticking, and I'll show you what it looks like when it's all done. All right, there we go. It's done. That actually made a large serving, and yes, it does stick to the bottom. I've always had potatoes when there's not much oil stick to the bottom, and I did stir it almost constantly, and I added water, but it still stuck a bit. But I decided, I ran out to the garden, I grabbed some fresh chives, and I snipped them on top, and I put some in the pan, but I like them on top. A good housewife back then would have tried to make this a more pleasant presentation. And they did add a lot of things like parsley, because parsley is very high in vitamin C, and things like that to add a little bit of color. So there's my dinner. Most likely it would have been served with a great big side of the National Loaf bread and possibly a salad. This direction said to serve it with some baked beans. I don't have any baked beans. I don't eat baked beans. So this is what I'm having for dinner, and if I'm still hungry, I'll have another portion because there's definitely plenty there. So there we go. That is called Spam Hash. And once again, it is 1 tin of Spam that's been chopped into small cubes, 6 large potatoes that were cubed and cooked just until tender, and then you're supposed to smash them up a little bit, not like mashed potatoes, but smashed potatoes. 1 onion chopped. It's supposed to have 1 small chopped tomato in there, and about a tablespoon or so of butter. And it's a pretty quick, simple meal. It doesn't seem like it's going to be, it's nothing fancy, but that's the way they ate back then. And I'm going to go enjoy. Okay, before anybody asks, I'm going to tell you, it's kind of a bland meal. It's just basically potatoes and Spam. Honestly, I think it would be better if I had browned the Spam up quite a bit. Add some brown and, just, it didn't say in the recipe, but should have followed my instincts. I would have definitely have browned up that Spam a lot. And I added a little bit of ketchup to it because it's bland. I mean, it's just basically onion, potato, and the Spam. And since it called for a little tomato, I thought I'd cheat just a little bit, add just a tiny dollop of ketchup. And it did add a little something to it. But, they ate pretty bland back then, and this is what it was. And I'm going to finish it because this is what our dinner is. And I thought I would let you know, it's an okay meal. I think it needs some kind of extra flavor. But the Spam browned up would have added a lot of flavor, I think, to it. So anyway, there it is. I hope you all have a wonderful night.